Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praise unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Honors you brothers that be pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. So, all praise unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai wa Hahara Kadash. And double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Honors you brothers that be pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. I do apologize for the wind. There's nothing I can do about that. So, without much further ado, I'm going to get into this quick video regarding this science, the so-called scientists that you have out there today, and what they are, according to the scriptures, they are forgers of lies. Okay, what you're going to see, you got a whole bunch of dudes, okay, college degrees, okay, claiming to be knowledgeable, but we know from the scriptures that the fool has said in his heart there is no God. So all you've got is a bunch of fools with a piece of paper, okay, claiming to enlighten the world on how everything's supposed to work. But all comes to mind is, here it is, apparently, okay, these individuals are so intelligent that they could have it to where they figure out, what happened via science, okay, hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Okay, they're able to figure all of that out. But when you look at the condition of the earth is in its most worst possible case. Okay, this ain't a good condition we're in right now. Okay, matter of fact, it's probably one of the worst. That's in recent memories when you check out the history of it and how different people had interacted. How different people had interacted. Okay, with the resource that they had at the time. Then you find out that a lot of those people use that resource very differently, and in turn, they had stronger societies. Okay, the women were in order. Okay, the children were in order. Okay, food wasn't causing cancer. Okay, you didn't have feces. You wasn't living in a world full of dung. Okay, that wasn't the case. Matter of fact, you had affluent empires. Okay, based off of what? Based off of the intelligence and the fear of that is of the Most High. Because within this society there is no fear of God. People are just out there creating theories, okay, to dismiss, okay, the existence of God, okay, the Most High, Yahweh. And it's so creating these theories, the very laws that the Most High has created from the foundations of the earth, what to eat, okay, what to have sex with, okay, how you're supposed to farm. Because there is no fear of God, those laws have been put in the bin. Okay, they've been put in the background, and they will claim it's a God-fearing society. Well, it's clear that the God they fear is themselves, and what they fear is not being able to do what they want, and what they want is to destroy the whole earth, okay, and build it up using technology and science, well, their so-called science, okay, in what's known as the so-called New World Order. Okay, but like I said, these are forgers of lies, and with these lies removed from the earth, the Big Bang Theory, and many other theories like this geezer, Stephen Hawking had brought forth this cosmology and all of that. It's fake cosmology. Okay, then you once that's removed out of the earth, the fear of the Most High is going to be raised up, and everything will go back into its beauty. Because this is not a beautiful world we're living in. And the backbone of this darkness that we're living in right now is the sciences, because that's what backs everything. Okay, when you tell people pretty much you're supposed to fear the Most High and you're supposed to keep His laws, what are they going to tell you? They're going to tell you about some science and some Big Bang Theory or whatever. Okay, so let's start off here within this precept. It's the book of Job, the 13th chapter and the 4th verse. It says, but ye are forgers of lies, okay, ye are physicians of no value. When you check out this dude's work, okay, A Brief History of Time. So this is the individual in question. And it's just an example because he's in the newspaper now, so I'm going to use that as bait. The scripture talks about how you're supposed to be fishers of men. So sometimes you can go net fishing, sometimes you got to put the bait on, but really you ain't supposed to be doing that in real life because that bait is going to be unlawful. You're going to put a worm on that. You're going to put some lawful bait on it, okay? So it says that this is the individual, passed away today or whatever. Let me turn into flight mode just in case I get interrupted, okay? He was supposed to be some renowned scientist or whatever. When we check out his work, this is one of his most published books. It says A Brief History of Time, from the Big Bang to black holes. Okay, it's a popular science book on cosmology by this physicist, Stephen Hawking. Okay, so you're dealing with the Big Bang and all of that. We ain't dealing with the realms of reality, okay, and the fear of the Most High. You're dealing in the realms of fantasy, okay, because that's how it was created. The time span it was created in, okay, is all within the scriptures, okay. As we're going to see here within the scriptures, we're going to find out that the fool said in his mind, there is no God, okay. And that's what the end all be all is with this science. That's why you've always seen in modern history, that is, okay, modern history, that's where you've seen a clash between what's known as academics and what was known as the church. But really, when you go into the realm of reality and you stick with the realm of reality, that is to say the Most High created, okay, the earth in the time span that is contained in the book of Genesis, of which I believe each one of those days is a period of 1,000 years. When you check out the book of 2 Peter, it tells you that one day with the Most High is 1,000 years with us. So a period of 1 week, the Most High created the earth. Remember, that week is 1,000 years. Each day is like 1,000 years, and that's how He created it. Meaning to say, this planet that we're living on, it ain't billions and billions and billions of years. They created that theory, okay, and it is all theories. Because when you go back to this, they ain't talking about some factual stuff. They're saying it was a theoretical physicist. And what's the root word of a theoretical physicist? The root word of that is a theory, okay? When you have theories, it's a theory, man, okay? It ain't nothing proven. Until that thing is proven, okay, it doesn't really exist. It's still in the realms of fantasy, okay, until it's proven. That's why it's called a theory. You might have, especially in maths, okay? In maths, you might have a theorem, like a Pythagoras theorem, okay, where you get the triangles and the angles and so on and so forth. But that theory had a proof, okay? That's the difference between some of these theoretical physicists and which live in the realms of fantasy and feed you the Big Bang theory. Where's the proof? There's no proof of it. Okay, now they might use some, something out there and make it look cool, make mathematical sense or whatever. But if it was factual, wouldn't it be just the Big Bang, not the Big Bang theory? But like you're gonna see within these scriptures, because you got the fools, the basemen of this world ruling in this world, they push forth their folly and they push forth their lack of belief in God, okay, as doctrine, okay. But it's not doctrine. It's all theories. It's not facts. It's all theories. And through these theories, they've had it to where the whole people on the earth are not fearing the Most High anymore. So everybody's becoming to walk in a congregation of the dead. Remember, the scripture says, "He that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead." Okay, to think some random spark somewhere, okay, create the whole earth, and then out of that you're gonna get chicken and women with fat asses and all of that. Just one random spark. You gotta be crazy, man. Okay, when you see the creation of the Most High put forth, it's perfect. Okay, when you look at yourself in the mirror you comb in your hair or whatever. You're not looking at something that's incomplete or in under development or evolving. You're looking at something that's been designed to look exactly like that and perform exactly in that fashion, even to the point where even your flaws are perfection in the sight of the Most High, because in this time span that we're living in, the Most High said the creature was made subject unto vanity. And that's dealing with the Israelites, okay, the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans. Or if the Most High is going to make us even more perfect by putting a heart of flesh within us, okay, but that's a different lesson for a different day. So let's hit this quick precept here, Psalms 14, and when it says to the chief musician, a psalm of David, okay, the fool hath said in his heart there is no God, okay, there's no power, okay, nobody created this, okay, it's evolved to look like this, it's evolved to be like this, okay, it's just happened randomly and it's evolved. That's the main, that's the main thing that they're pushing. And what that does, like I said, man, that has it to where people believe in sciences and they believe in theory scientists. If this man was so smart, if this guy was so intelligent, ask yourself, if he was able to figure out how the world was began, the point it began, okay, and the evolution under which it took in exactly the exact time span that this whole thing went under, wouldn't he be able to fix the massive problems within the world that we have right now? Like, for instance, oil spills, okay, nuclear, people think like nuclear energy is some great wonder. Look, they split the atom, can't put it back together, to dig some big hole in the ground and stick it there, hoping that somebody ain't gonna unearth that and get all kinds of cancer. You're gonna find out there's nothing intelligent about these people, man. They're fools. That's why the scripture calls them base men. Okay, they was in the cave somewhere out there and they conjured up all of this information, they made it all up, okay, and now they fed it to the whole world. And look at the world, look at the stage that we're in right now. You got men sleeping with men, cutting off their rods, okay, you got children, okay, children all kind of messed up, don't respect their parents, okay, women ruling over our household, all kind of chaos. And it's because this madman, this fool, is in rulership. That's what the scripture says, what it says. The fool has said in his heart, there's no power. Okay, they are corrupt. They've done abominable works, and that's what they've done. They've done abominable works. Okay, and all of these things are abominable in the sight. Okay, the real power. So, okay, it's terrible in the sight of the real power. Like I said, it's abominable. And so therefore, the time's going to come when they're going to be removed. And remember what the scripture says, and they shall know that I am Yahweh. Okay, that's what the scripture says. They shall know I am God. Okay, and why does the scripture say that? Because you've got all of these theories and theorems unproven, and people just believe that. Eat all of that up. Okay, regardless of the problems that really exist within the world. Okay, people just eat that up. Okay, but they're going to know that the Lord is Yahweh. He is the power when he returns and puts everything right back into its order and magnifies his name by beautifying Israel with salvation. And then you're going to know science, real science, based on the theories, not the theories, based on the facts of the scriptures. Okay. So with that, hopefully that was of edification. We'll say all praise unto Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Double honor to your apostles of great millstone. All praise unto Yahweh Shem Yahshai Wahara Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles of great millstone. Honor your brothers to be pushing the truth in sincerity. Shalom.